Alright, now let's continue with the MCU Phase 1 with another action movie that I'm not sure if this is going to be better, but after rewatching from the very first Hulk movie, this one, I was very surprised. Want to hear about? Alright, well, me too. Let's do it on Now Throwback. Hello everyone, this is althrowback here, and we're going to continue with movie reviews with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We're going to do Phase 1. Alright, we already did Iron Man, now we're going to do the next one, Incredible Hulk. Now, the thing is, I was not sure if this is going to be good, because I was like, are you sure this is going to be good? But after watching the trailer, I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to give this one another shot. Yeah, I'm just going to get another shot for that one. So, what's this about? Let's go find out right now. Okay, so Academy Award nominee Edward Norton stars as a scientist, Banner, a man who has been living in the shadows, scurrying the planet for an antidote for his force of rage within him, the Hulk. But when the military masterminds who dream of exploiting his powers force him back to civilization, he finds himself coming face to face with his formidable foe, Abomination, a beast of pure aggression whose powers match the Hulk's own. Yeah, which I will explain that one. Okay, um, so the evil general, I forgot what his name is. Yeah. So we, William Hurt's character got these guys trying to find him so that way they can exploit his rage thing and try to make it as a weapon. Unfortunately, when they did that, they get a volunteer, um, Roth here. He decided to wants to like, hey, maybe it's like, I don't know, are you gonna make me look like a monster or something like that? So yeah, they did, and they did a bad idea. So then they give them a rage for that one, and that's how this whole mess got worse. So you do an evil experiment trying to take him out by trying to beat him, but the thing is though, yeah, that's the bad thing right there. Why in Sam Hill would do something like this? Like it's like, hey, you want to get a revenge on him? So yeah, let's do that. I'll give you a revenge. Like yeah, but you made a bad move, and thanks to that, that's what happens. Um, like oh no, what we've done? He turned to a monster, and now the things are gonna get from bad to worse. Oh, great job, dude! Great job. Yeah, why you want to do that is beyond me. So it's like it's up to him to stop him before all hell breaks loose. That's pretty much the nature of this movie is him from being from away from people, be a local, and try to do the best he can by doing just being himself, Bruce Banner. But the thing is, though, it's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy as you think. He was working on the bottle factory thing, and unfortunately, when his blood was on one of those bottles, like, oh crap, I gotta get that out of there. So yeah, that's where how they got the experiment there when it was shipped, and the government's like, oh hey, there you go. I think that's what. Anyway, so that's the thing is that when I just watched the very first Hulk one with Eric Bana as Bruce Banner, let's say I love the actor, I really do. But Ang Lee was a terrible director. That one was bullshit right down to its core. I was not very happy with the results. Yeah, even Sam Elliott cannot save that film. Jennifer Connelly can't save that film. So, yeah, that film was garbage. And do you know that the very first Hulk movie was a box office success on the first weekend? But something happened. People were pissed about that movie, and it's like, this is not this movie. Well, actually, they didn't make it yet until later. Um, it dropped 73% second weekend, and that goes to show you it turned out to be a bomb after. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants to see it again, which I will review that later on the sidelines. But yeah, because that's not part of MCU. This is part of the MCU. So So, this is the very first and only Universal movie with the Incredible Hulk. I am not sure if they have the rights for it. We're not sure what's going on if they're going to have Incredible Hulk there, but they decide not to, so they can put him in other movies like including Avengers, also a Thor movie. Then, of course, that new one, Captain America: Brave New World, which we'll review that much later on. Yeah, I just want to get these reviews all settled and get everything done before I get to newer ones. I will try to catch up. I'll try to catch up there. So yeah, so this is why I said to myself, is this a good Hulk movie? Yes, yes it is. Because it has the tension, it has drama, um, it has the element that I was waiting for a good Hulk movie is the entertainment part. That's why the first film failed because it didn't entertain me. It bored the crap out of me. I thought the animation for the Hulk was even terrible. It reminds me of like playing like a horrible video game that they show you with bad graphics and stuff like that. So yeah, so what goes to tell you that this is not the best way of doing what you're supposed to do. Yeah, so that's why I said to myself, how can they make this one a better film? By putting attentions into the characters. That's why. That's why this movie worked. And I'm very happy. Let's see. This way. Wait. Oh, Zach Penn wrote this. Wow, Zach Penn, nice job. Actually, you made the Hulk, Incredible Hulk movie incredible. Is it perfect though? No, it's not. It's. I don't think this is like grade A material kind of thing, but it was very close. But the thing is though, even this one may not be like the highlight of the movie, MCU movies. But the thing is though, the whole MCU, every movie I watched and close to watched the Phase 4 movies, they entertain me. That's what counts. It's also entertain me and enjoyable. Even may not be like an A material, but I haven't seen a one bad MCU movie yet. And the thing is, so those like, what about this certain movie? That movie looks terrible and stuff like that. Yeah, that's your opinion. That's okay. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to um thinking about the movies. Then I rather just like agreeing with someone else and stuff like that. Is because I'm not trying to be agreeable to everything. I just want to show my point of view of what the which movie is, what's a good movie, and stuff like that. That's pretty much what I'm doing here, is making these reviews. And actually, after figure out that making these short movie reviews is actually making it a lot easier. I'm not going to put like pros and cons. I'm going to put that on my description below, just like I did with the video games. It makes it much easier, so that way you know how I felt about these movies. So yeah, that's why I really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy how these movies grow to me, and that's why I enjoy it. So yeah, so that's why I said to myself, do you think this incredible movie incredible? Yeah, it's incredibly better. That's all I can say. That it's incredibly better than the first awful film. I probably won't even bother and won't get that on 4K Blu-ray. Well, this one will get 4K Blu-ray here, but yeah, but the thing is like, yeah, I try to buy only certain 4K movies, only the movies that I love, even if it's a bad movie, like Howard the Duck, for example, which I'll review that too. Yeah, it's a bad movie. Yes, it is. But is it an enjoyable bad movie? Yes, it is. Well, I'll get the Garbage Pail Kids movie for that one. Probably not. I know Macamee is going to get 4K. He's just like, why? Well, if you ever watch like Mystery Science Theater 3000 and do that, there you go. That's why I love. I love doing discussions about other movies and stuff like that. And the thing is, doing these movie reviews, it makes me be like a more like a fun movie critic. I don't want to be like, well, I'll just show you a diagram here. oh, this one does. Oh, this one does. No, we're not gonna do that. I just want to say my opinion. That's it. Yeah, I will do pros and cons on the description below for all my reviews. It's actually much easier. Much easier than I have to do like, oh, I'll just show you this diagram and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not the one to go that high tech. I know some people do, and they're awesome. They're awesome how to do that. For me, I'm not gonna do that. And even though this is the only Universal Marvel Cinematic movie thus far, which is pretty sad though, because I would like to see another Incredible Hulk movie. But after watching that character going to other movies, this is probably the smartest thing that Kevin Feige and crew did, and they did a great job for it. And that's why after 22, 23 movies, successful movies, and go through that, yeah, it's just amazing how they did that. So, what should we give to Incredible Hulk? Well, as I mentioned, I was gonna give this close to A, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give it a solid B. And it's because it tries to entertain, which it does. There might be some points that might be a little off-putting, and especially um taking one year put like a little story into one of the guys soldiers and try to be like a super soldier, but it turned out to be a villain. It's like, oh, you create your own villain. We've seen that story almost kind of like that. Yeah, it's like, oh man, we should have done this and stuff like that. Yeah, that happens a lot. That's the only biggest flaw right there. It's like we already seen that happen before. They could have done it a little differently, but that's okay though. Did it bother me? No, not really. It's just that's the biggest flaw, but it doesn't hurt me watching it. I will watch this again. Watch more. More I will rather watch than that awful Ang Lee movie. I will never ever watch that again. I'll probably get that one an F if I'm going to review that one later on. Because that movie sucked. I haven't watched that movie ever since. I haven't watched it twice. I probably won't watch it again. That's my opinion. Anyway, well, everyone, that's my review. I hope you enjoyed. What do you think of the Incredible Hulk? Do you think this is better than the Ang Lee version I mentioned? Is there other MCU movies that you like and stuff like that? Yeah, make sure to comment below. I'll be glad to reply to your comments. Give it a like and also subscribe. I want to get the 100K to get the silver plaque. But I like not for the verification, but I just wanted to get make the honor of trying to make a unique YouTube channel. So that way I want to show these guys, say, hey, look at, let's make this unique. You know, that would be cool to get that plaque. You know, someday we'll. Oh, before I end this review, I will let you know that there will be no ads on any of my videos. No ads. And it's because I feel like I'm not getting very much ad revenue. There's no point. So that's why I'm keeping advertisements out. So that way you guys can do that and you'll have to buy YouTube Premium for it. So that's my bonus to you guys. So make sure to subscribe that button and then you don't have to worry about that. Oh yeah, and also one more announcement. I won't be streaming YouTube anymore. I've been having issues with my connection with my OBS a while ago. So I decided I'm not going to be streaming YouTube. So instead, I'm doing reviews for video games and movies and stuff like that. That's all I'm doing. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Take care everyone.